Good evening, everybody. Welcome again to the 14 Eagles Screen Share webinar. My name is Greg Phillips. I'll be your host. We hope you guys had a very, very powerful week with a lot of great things going on with the 14 Eagles platform. And tonight we have a very special guest for you. She'll be coming on and talking to you guys a little bit. So I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Brian, back over to you.
All right, fantastic. And again, I'd like to welcome you to the Thursday night 14 Eagles Thursday night webinar conference call. Again, my name is Brian Frazier, one of the facilitators of 14 Eagles, and I'm always happy that those of you that could come are here tonight. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really, really appreciate that. As Greg said, we have a very special guest that we're going to bring to you tonight. We've got, as I said, last week, we got a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and we've got some very exciting stuff coming up. And 14 Eagles we're trying to enhance the 14 Eagles back office for you to make things a little more automated as much as we possibly can to keep things moving along for you. And so we're going to modify this call tonight because of our special guest that will be coming up. And I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this. This is being recorded, so make sure that you get this recording out to all of your people, all of your friends and family, so they'll know what's going on. We want to make sure that everybody hears about this. We're going to be sending out other emails as well in reference to what's getting ready to happen, and we want you to be full aware of what's going on and get yourselves prepared. Because you know what we do here, we're here to help people. We're here to build the community, and we're here to help as many people as we possibly can. Because one of our main focuses is to get rid of poverty, okay, and to expand your consciousness. That's what we're here to do. And so, what we got in store for you tonight, you're gonna and I've been talking about this person for the last couple of weeks now. And so now we finally going to get this person on to speak with us and let us know what's getting ready to happen. So before we do that, real quick, we always encourage you to go to the 14 Eagles community website. It's located at www.14eaglesden.com. That's our community website. On that website, we encourage you to come to the main page. On our main page right here, if you scroll down, you'll see our welcome. I encourage you to read this welcome. Get people that you know to come and read this welcome. You don't have to know a lot about 14 Eagles. But one thing we do want to emphasize is you take a look at this welcome, because this will give you a perspective of what 14 Eagles is really all about. Okay? Yes, we are a gifting platform, but we're more than just a gifting platform. We're here to help people. We're here to uplift people's consciousness. We're here to eradicate poverty. There's so many different things that we're here to do, more than just, sending and receiving gifts. So, take a look at this website. Take a look at the welcome so you can get a good perspective of what 14 Eagles is all about. Once you've read the welcome, I encourage you to go to the menu and click on the 14 Eagles video tab. Once you click on the 14 Eagles video tab, there's a video presentation that tells you about the 14 Eagles platform. Right? This is a very short video. It gives you the perspective of how the platform works. I encourage you to look at this video. You don't have to explain how 14 Eagles works. Matter of fact, we encourage you not to explain. We encourage you to bring people to the site so they can take a look at the video. And then once they look at the video, then you answer their questions on how 14 Eagles works, okay? And then after they've seen the video, then right below the video are all the instructions on how to get involved with the platform. If you follow these instructions verbatim, then you shouldn't have too much of a problem at all, okay, in working the platform and getting things going, getting things moving, okay? Everything is right here for you. We try to keep it as simple as we possibly can. Very, very simple stuff, all right? So So now, also, we encourage you on our home page to come down and look at our video row. As I said before, 14 Eagles is more than just a gifting platform. We're here to uplift your consciousness. We're here to change your thinking. All right? Because one of the problems that we have in our society today is we have been brainwashed. We have been brainwashed by the mainstream media and governments and corporations. And so we have to retrain ourselves. We have to retrain the way that we think about things. All right? And so these videos right here on our video row will help you to get a different perspective on what you see in our society today. It'll help you to think better. It'll give you information that you otherwise don't get from mainstream media and from corporations. All right? So take a look at these videos. All right? And then go and research for yourself what you feel is important for you and your family. Right? We really encourage that. Then also, if you don't do anything else, sign up for our newsletter. Right? Put your name and email in here to get our email updates. We send out emails every week. And we have one of the main emails that we really want people to pay attention to is our videos of the week that we send out. Very, very informational information. It's information that you otherwise don't get. And you know, like they say, what you don't know can hurt you. So we try to get you as much information as we possibly can so you'll know what to do and how to do what you need to do. That's what it's all about. We're here to educate as much as we possibly can. And if you have any videos that you want to educate the community on, please send them to us at our email at controltower@14eaglesden.com. controltower@14eaglesden.com. All right? And now, let me see if we have her in the room, because she has another call that she has to do. And I want to make sure that she gets the proper time to talk about what she wants to talk about. So I believe this is her. Let me open this up. Liza, do we have you open?
I'm here.
All right. Fantastic, fantastic. So what Wonderful. I want to do is I want to introduce. Now, I've talked about this lady for the past couple of weeks, and I've been telling you guys what she has been doing with the 14 Eagles platform. And like she always tells me, she is the master manipulator of platforms. She manipulates platforms so everybody involved can get help. Everybody involved can prosper. And she uses her master manipulation skills on these platforms so that everybody can prosper. Okay? And she works hard at that. She is one of the she works harder than James Brown used to work. He was the hardest working man in show. All right? And I've never seen anybody work harder than her. And so she has really inspired me over the few weeks that she's been really taking over 14 Eagles. And the one thing that really sticks out with me with this young lady is that, you know, every week I talk about the numbers don't lie. And I show you how when you take the numbers, when you get two people who get two people who get two people, and you do that every day for the next 14 days, and I'll show you what that number is. Well, here's somebody that is actually putting that into action, okay? She is proving the point that we always try to make here at 14 Eagles. And so without further ado, what I want to do is I want to bring up the master manipulator of platforms, Liza, I call her Liza, most people call her Liza, Liza Vogel. Liza, come on up.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. You know, most people would be offended to be called a manipulator, but I just love it. I'm not offended by it at all. I have been called it, and I'm earning it. You know, I earned the name, so I'm going to live up to it. And actually, the way I see it is that, you know, I've been in this industry for over 40 years, and I've always known that with a matrix plan, with 2 by 2 by 2, you know, which we know somebody else who sent people out into the world in twos, made a huge impression on the world, and now look how big that is, you know. So I've always known that's the way to go about it. If you want to get a bunch of people involved in something and change the way people think and create something that takes on a ripple effect that just goes and goes and goes, you got to do it 2 by 2 by 2. So the whole matrix thing absolutely just works, and it's simple and it's easy. And, you know, there's this statistically it's been proven that the average person that gets involved in something like this will bring in about 2.5 people, known as one person and the pregnant lady. So, you know, when you've got something that can be done on that number of people, each person only being responsible for that number of people, you know you got something that can be very successful, because it's not expecting anybody to do any more than the average person will do anyway. So I've always known the way to eradicate poverty was through network marketing, matrix plans, running it down 2 by 2 by 2, and that, you know, with those kind of plans I've always experienced, I can just make people make money. So not only am I known as the master manipulator, but also the crazy lady from Texas that just makes people make money. That's what I do. And so anyway, I'm really excited that I have found you, Brian, and this fabulous platform that you have up that I can manipulate. And now I'm teaching other people how to manipulate it. Do what?
Well, I said we love it too.
So I think you told me the other day we're up to about 400 people, and we're just about 4.5 weeks into it. So, and each person is experiencing that success of being pushed up through all the levels to the next nest and the next nest because of how we're going about this. But the other thing that I know is that anybody who's involved in any kind of a program like this is somebody who actually either needs more income or wants to help other people have more income, or both. So there becomes this area in which you are kind of marketing whatever it is that you're doing. And people who are in gifting programs, there's certain bylaws to marketing those kind of things, but at the same time, you're trying to encourage people to get involved. And it's all about the wordage that you use and how you go about it. So other people who are involved in other things, and I find that most people that are involved in gifting programs really like network marketing opportunities anyway, and they're usually signed up in a number of different things. They're very open-minded people looking at, you know, to take advantage of the network marketing industry to create streams of passive residual income. So that leads to the need for avenues to advertise on. And we now have, you know, these traffic exchanges out there. There's a lot of different ones. Different companies have put up these advertising places, online advertising, where you can go in and put your ads in. Sometimes they ask you to watch a certain number of other people's ads, and you get bonus points, and you can put more advertising up if you participate in watching other people's ads. But thing is about all those platforms is they don't provide any passive residual income. If you tell someone else, hey, look, I'm advertising over here, it's a great place to advertise, come advertise over here, you might get a one-time referral bonus paid to you for bringing a new user on board, but they're not going to pay you any passive residual income every time that customer buys more advertising. So this is now something that we are moving into. I started about 2 years ago. I put up something called the Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity, all about teaching people how to acquire what's called a downline in network marketing. It's a school that helps you acquire the downline and teaches you how to market. The whole intent is that you got to have that downline before you can pull money out of any network marketing company. So if you have the downline, if you've learned how to get that downline built up, then you have a constantly growing downline. Now you can take this downline and go anywhere with it and just pull the money out of all these companies. So what better product line to have than an advertising platform that will allow you to market whatever you're doing, where you got lots of eyeballs looking at what you're doing. And what if your advertising could actually probably pay you more money in a passive residual manner month after month after month than probably what you're selling. So this is the new thing that we're launching officially on July the 4th. It will be open to everyone and anyone to be able to come in and advertise anything, you know, within reason. We're not going to, you know, have people putting stuff up there that's inappropriate, but it's an open place for everybody to come and advertise, market whatever they're doing, and get paid when you bring other users on board. So it becomes yet another way to create another stream of income to yourself by marketing what you're doing. Maybe you go in there and you put some ads out that introduce people to how you can take advantage of 14 Eagles. We're using 14 Eagles to help bring hundreds of people out of poverty in third world countries, because we've actually used the Skrill area to put cryptocurrency in there. They got their crypto wallets in there. So if they can't use credit cards and they can't use PayPal and things like that, they can still participate in 14 Eagles by using that Skrill, you know, a cryptocurrency in there. So we've built some big teams in Trinidad, Jamaica, and Nigeria over the last 4 weeks. And these are people that then will be able to acquire through the gifting enough that they can now participate in some more things that maybe cost a little bit more that they never could have been able to do before had it not been for the opportunity to take advantage of something like a gifting program like 14 Eagles, and then work their way up to having enough that they can now participate in some other things that will turn on even more money that continues to come in on a reoccurring monthly basis, monthly reoccurring. So it can all be tied in together, and everybody can be taking advantage of all things, all simultaneously with the very same people. So we're really excited about what we've got happening here right now with this launch for the advertising platform, Ads Traffic. And I would say anybody here who's interested in learning about it, how they can participate in it, how they can take advantage of it. I look at everything out there as how can I take advantage of it? How can I get the most out of something? You know, so how can I manipulate it? I'm going to change the way people look at the world, of how they view network marketing and how they think about the word manipulate. It doesn't have to have a negative connotation on it. It's all about how you go about it and what you're doing it for. You know, is it in somebody's best interest? Then it's a good thing to manipulate things. So I just like to manipulate things to show people how they can get more out of this industry as a whole and do less work to get it and yet have it turn on multiple streams of income. And so this is what I teach in the school. So I would say anyone here who's interested in learning more about how all this works, you know, ask the person who invited you into 14 Eagles. Do they know about the school? Are they affiliated with the school? And if they're not, have them ask the person that introduced them to 14 Eagles. Do you know about the school? Have you gotten into that school? It's free to be a student in Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity. And all we do is help you learn how to turn on multiple streams of passive residual income that just keeps coming in, getting bigger and bigger as we help you learn how to build a real downline of people that are just going to follow you in the industry. And the traffic exchange thing we're launching is huge because it's something that everybody who's marketing anything is going to be attracted to want to take advantage of. There's hundreds and hundreds of people out there placing ads, paying for advertising, and getting no passive residual income from any of that. They're all going to be interested in this. So anyone marketing anything, it's going to be a I call MLM. There's a reason why it's MLM, multi-level marketing, MLM. That represents the roller coaster ride. You go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down on the MLM roller coaster. But when you come into the school, you get off of the roller coaster. You learn to ride what I call the money train. You'll never be broke again. And that train only goes one way. That is forward, and it goes as fast as you want to make it go. It's all up to you. So once you learn the tricks about how to turn the money on, you just get on the train and just ride, and it just all starts to happen for you. And so this will also enhance what you're doing here in 14 Eagles. What you learn in the school is going to help you be able to do more to help more people with what you're doing with 14 Eagles. So we're anxious to meet everyone who's been utilizing the 14 Eagles platform for some time now, and to help you get more out of everything that you're doing in the industry, whether you're in network marketing or you're just using 14 Eagles to help other people. We can tie it all in together, and everybody can get the benefit of all the things that are out there to be able to learn. You just have to learn how to manipulate some stuff. So I'm pleased as punch to be here and to know you guys and to be working with Brian. Brian and his buddy Mark Stevens are two of my favorite people in the whole world, and it's an honor to be able to work with you guys and to be here with you tonight. So thanks for having me on, and I look forward to helping everybody get more out of what they're doing. So.
Fantastic, Legal. Now, Legal, now, before you go, I know you got another call to do. Now, we don't want to hold you. But real quick, with the traffic exchange program that you're getting ready to launch on the 4th of July, as you said, a lot of people deal with different programs. They have multiple programs that they do. In this traffic exchange platform that you have, will people be able to launch or advertise more than one program?
Yeah. Absolutely. And you can just take full advantage of it any way you want to. So, you have to kind of, when it comes to me and things that I'm involved in, you kind of have to ask, which came first, the compensation plan or the product? So it's all about you just taking advantage of whatever we put out there for you to be able to just turn on that passive residual flow. And the thing about the traffic exchange is that it's based on a straight 2-by matrix, and at $5 a person, every position, that in itself is totally rocking, because that accumulates 10 levels deep into $10,000 a month. But then it's doubled up and coupled up with another compensation plan on top of it that allows anybody coming in anywhere in there to make more money than the people up above them. It's called a one-up program, and it pays $5 per person for everybody's first person into infinity. So that right there gives anybody the opportunity to make more money than someone above based on their personal performance, how many people they personally have signed up into the traffic exchange. Totally rocking. Designed to just help people have what they need. It's just a different kind of crowdfunding, but with that advertising product out there. So yeah, you can advertise anything you want, and if you don't have anything to advertise, just put a happy face on it or some inspirational message out there. There's going to be a lot of people take advantage of it, don't even have anything to advertise. Just see the beauty in the way that compensation plan works. So, but the beautiful thing about it is it's got a product. It's got that. People say, oh, I don't want to do that. It doesn't have a product. That can't be legal. Well, for those people, here you go. We got a product. It's called advertising. It's a multi-billion, trillion-dollar industry, and here's your opportunity to get a piece of that pie. Right. Advertising. Yeah.
Fantastic. And we're going to be sending out emails in reference to the traffic exchange program that Lisa was talking about. And if you're not involved, or if you want to get involved and you don't know anyone that is involved in it, then send us an email at controltower@14eaglesden.com, and we'll get someone to work with you in getting you involved in the traffic exchange program, as well as helping you to build your 14 Eagles platform as well to another whole nother level. And Lizo, let everybody know about your Zoom call real quick before you go.
The 24-hour, 7-day-a-week Zoom call. Listening to me talking to you guys here. So, it's on 24 hours a day, musezoom.com, and we're helping people learn how to help eradicate poverty. That's what it's all about. That's my mission. My purpose is to bring as many people out of poverty around the world, because I believe that poverty breeds problems and money fixes problems. So if we help enough people throughout the world have their needs met, they have enough, they have more than enough, we can move millions of people from poverty to philanthropy. That's my motto. So this Zoom call stays open 24 hours a day, helping people make accounts in 14 Eagles and learn what it is that they need to learn to progress forward in helping other people, becoming teachers, and helping other people learn what they need to know to be able to help pull more people out of poverty.
All right. Well, Lisa, I really appreciate you coming on to the call and talking to the 14 Eagle community and giving us the information about the traffic exchange platform that you're getting ready to launch on the 4th of July. So you guys get prepared. We're going to get the information out to you. This is the time to get involved right now. Get involved right now, because you're the first, what they call the first advantage movers right now, where you can get involved before the masses get involved. All right, before the public gets involved, and so you can take advantage of that. All right, so get yourself positioned. If you don't know anybody that has the information or already in Acquisition Alliance already and taking part in the traffic exchange, make sure you send an email to controltower@14eaglesden.com, and we will get you someone to work with you and get you set up in the new traffic exchange platform. And everybody comes here looking for money. We say, money is not the key. People is the key. And if you're looking for money, this is the way to get it. Okay, we're talking about residual income. Right? Residual income is the key, and you're talking about making money with multiple streams of income. And so money, once you get involved with this, money will become no issue. Money will be no issue, and that will be our weapon against this poverty that we're fighting. So, Lizo, thanks again for coming.
Thank you.
Be sure.
Mention just real quick. If anyone is interested in attending a Q&A about the traffic exchange, the Muse Zoom is open now, and every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I open it up for Q&A about the traffic exchange, about what we're doing with 14 Eagles. So I'm about to log on there right now. It's just musezoom.com, musezoom.com. Anybody that wants to come, just jump in there, just go to that as if you were going to a website. There's no username or password needed or anything. You can just come right on in and ask questions and learn more about it.
Okay, so that's every night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's musezoom.com. So for those of you that are looking at the recording of this call right now, be sure you get that information. It's musezoom.com at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They have a Q&A on the traffic exchange. Again, Lizo, thanks for coming. I'd love for you to come and talk to the community and tell the people what you're doing. You have taken 14 Eagles to a whole nother level. Okay, and so nobody has done with 14 Eagles what you've done, and so we're taking notes from you. So I thank you so much for being here and doing what you're doing to help eradicate poverty. And we're going to see you at the top, and we're going to come over to your call at 9 at the Q&A as well. So thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate all that you've allowed us to do here. It's awesome.
All right.
We're enjoying. All right. God bless.
Mm-hmm. So you
and
guys,
Traffice.
make sure that you go and check out the Zoom call that Liza is doing, and as well, be sure, especially if you're looking at this recording, be sure that you go to the 14eaglesbiz.com on our homepage and sign up for the newsletter so you can get our email updates. Okay, make sure that you do that. And then also on our Contact Us tab, we have all the information right here. We have our email information and the phone number, 301-684-1216. So you can give us a call and inquire about the Traffic Exchange platform. So without further ado, I want to bring up our illustrious leader, Greg Phillips. Are you open?
Yes, I'm open. Guys, so you know what to do. I mean, this is the time, this is the place. Let's get started. Like, we can do this together, man. We got to get rid of this poverty because people are going to be in some bad times coming through this summer. So let's get prepared and help our friends and family out. Brian, back to you, because like I said, I got to get on another call, so I don't want to spend too much time here talking.
Right. So, yeah, so please, it's musezoom.com. Musezoom.com. And she's doing a Q&A. Matter of fact, probably going over there right now. So if you have an opportunity to go over there, musezoom.com. muzezoom.com. All right, so with that being said, thank you everybody for coming. I'm glad that you were able to come. You could be anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here, and we really, really appreciate that. So we'll see you next Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and make sure that you get this video out to as many people as you can, and then get yourself put in position to be able to get this residual income and build up your 14 Eagles community. Again, thank you. Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.